about the astronauts, Brisk?
They came. So I heard it was gonna be a flight to try to go get them, but I ain't heard if it was successful or not.
Now, whether it was successful or not, I don't know. But I know this. They only get $5 on top of the salary for each day they stuck in space. I'm talking about.
I think they get more than that, bro. Like $5.
And this is why it be hard for me to tell my kids for me to spend my when they be like, I want to go to college, Dad. I be like, I'm paying for that shit, right? But Dad is gonna come back with the job I get. These got the most college credentials. Do you know how college credentials you got to be there? And they talk about $5 on top of the shit. I got paid more for my time and a half working at a warehouse and shit. Working at dealer's warehouse, I got time and a half for every hour I was stuck on. They talking about $5 for every day.
If you order Uber, the fee is more than $5.
Man,
that's crazy.
Let's see. They said it's the context, so maybe it's something that go in here. It say Wilmore and Williams arrived home Tuesday after 9 months in space. Babies was born for the time that they was in space. Their trip to the ISS was only supposed to last around a week. Get the fuck out of here.
What? Oh, shit. I'll be mad as a bug.
Nigga, I'll be mad at the airport when they be like, yes, the flight has been delayed 5 minutes. I'll be like, you bitches, I will kill everybody in this hole. 1 week got stretched to 9 months?
Damn.
Hey, and $5 a day? Now, I ain't gonna lie, the adding up of the $5 is still not enough, but they kind of... I'm in space.
Per diem is that? That's some bullshit per diem.
Hey, and nigga, what kind of food? Last time I checked, I ain't never seen a refrigerator on the damn rocket ships and shit. So they was eating them little plastic, them squeeze out cat food shits.
They probably the best shit they ever could take when they got back.
Oh, wait. It makes sense now. On Sunday, a SpaceX crew Dragon capsule brought replacement astronauts to the ISS, and Wilmore and Williams were able to return home. So, and this was a Boeing Starliner space craft. But why was they stuck? So SpaceX went to pick them up. I ain't gonna lie. From this picture, I just think it was very funky on that damn rocket ship when they got in there.
And it's moose knuckle on this picture. That is terrible. How would that be showed on the picture of the astronauts? I was not ready to see that.
And I'm talking about for that to show through, because I can only imagine how thick a space suit is. So just how ferocious is what's going on beneath that. You talk about Andre 3000 and Love Below. God damn. So it says what to know. It says Wilmore and Williams launched on what they originally thought was going to be an 8-day mission in June 5th, but NASA officials determined it was unsafe for the astronauts to return to Earth in the Starliner due to propulsion issues. The space agency then had to use an alternate method to bring the astronauts home. Despite being stuck in space for 278 days, longer than originally expected, Wilmore and Williams did not receive overtime pay. A NASA spokesperson told Newsweek standard procedure is that astronauts receive regular 40-hour work week salaries when they're aboard the ISS. This does not include any overtime or holiday pay, but astronauts do receive incidental pay of $5 for each day they spend in space. Since Wilmore and Williams spent 286 days in space, this amounts to $1,430 in incidental pay.
Damn, bro.
Hell no. Hell no.
They getting played.
Oh man, nigga, and this the picture of them getting off. The picture of them getting off would have been this. Would have been the picture of me getting off and shit. It would have been this right here. This what it would have looked like with me getting the fuck off of that damn plane right here. That would have been my image right here. First thing. That's immediately me getting off the motherfucking rocket ship, nigga. First thing I'm doing. Talking about they sitting there holding flowers and shit like they happy and shit.
And them motherfuckers, they miss all kind of shit. They miss Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's. They miss all kind of time with their family.
They missed birthdays. They missed all sorts of shit. They missed regular showers and deodorant. Ain't no telling what, man. I know it stanked on that rocket ship. It says NASA shared several posts on X, formerly Twitter, to document the astronauts' return to Earth on Tuesday. One video shows the spacecraft splashing down in the Atlantic Ocean off the coast of Florida. Another, should nobody give a fuck about that. It says what people are saying. When NASA astronauts are aboard the International Space Station, they receive regular 4-hour work week salaries. They do not receive overtime. Let's see. While in space, NASA astronauts are on official travel orders as federal employees, so their transportation, lodging, and meals are provided. They also are on long-term temporary duty and receive the incidental amounts for each day they are in space. Incidental expenses for travel to any location is currently $5 a day. They said to any location, nigga. Nigga, I had a layover one time in Hong Kong. Do you know how I spent $5 ain't getting you shit in Hong Kong, nigga? They said any location. These motherfuckers was on
crazy,
Jupiter,
bro. That's wild, bro. Because I've been on TDY before. That's crazy. And the per diem was never $5. I don't care where I went, it was never $5. Now I wonder, what is their regular salary though? Are they making like $2 million
what
a year
is
or something?
an astronaut's salary? That's a good question.
Nah, that can't be. No way, bro.
Ain't no way.
That's the truth.
Ain't no way.
You can't.
That's insane. No. NASA astronauts are classified as federal. The range is from GS11 to GS14, 84 to 152. Okay, all right. Then you got GS13 and GS14, 100. Still though, hell no.
Nah, bro.
Hell no. No. That's cool that's all right if they went out for the 8 days. I'm all right with it. But ain't no way in hell that's what my check go look like after you done had my ass stranded up in Deep Space Nine and shit for 40 damn years and 40 nights and shit.
278 days passed when you're supposed to come back, and that's all. That's nah.
248 days. They was on Pluto and on Mars at the same damn time. 160 and this is on a good day. The way they treating them motherfuckers, they gotta be the 84,000 a year. Like them motherfuckers was like, they was like, yeah, them. You know they failed the test the first couple of times, right? Yeah, that's why we sent them up there. Yeah, we been knew they wasn't gonna come back. We knew that shit was fucked up. That was a whole experiment. I know they experimented on their ass. Wow. Damn. Anyway, man, yo, I guess shout out to the NASA people, whatever and shit, man. But that's fucked up, bro. That is fucked up. That I'd have put in my 2 weeks up there, and I would have put it. Check this out. This is what I would did. Astronauts, y'all hear this out? Okay, this is what y'all should have did. Both of y'all, you should have put in your 2 weeks. Then filed for unemployment immediately. You could do all that online. I know y'all got the damn super fast in it, and you would have been paid out what they would have made from the unemployment. Would have killed that 1,500 incidental dollars. Okay.
Nah, that shit was so crazy. I can't believe that, man.
I would have filed unemployment and for WIC and motherfucking damn. I would have been like, hey, we about to get you pregnant so we can get this WIC and these stamps so we be really set up. Cause you know we don't get no overtime, right? You signed that paper? Yeah, I would have had to do that. Next up on the docket. And that's crazy. She ain't come off pregnant. They look kind of old and shit, but still, though, you know what I'm saying? I would have been like, what y'all expect us to do? We was up there. I bet you, and if, let's say my wife went up there for stuck down 9 months and came back pregnant and shit, I'd be like, babe, I ain't even sure. I understand. 9 months you was up there and shit, man. Hey, I ain't even mad at you. You had to do something. Now, unfortunately, we gonna have to sell the baby on the black market. We can't keep it, but I ain't mad at you for, what led up to it, all right? You and James are the 2 bravest people I know. Did you hear about them 2 white people that was adopting black kids and made them slaves?
What?
Check this out, bro. This is real shit. Couple sentenced to hundreds of years in prison for forcing adopted black children to work as slaves. May God have mercy on your souls, because this court will not. Circuit Court Judge Mary Claire Akers said as she sentenced Janine K. Whitefeather, 63, to 215 years in prison, and her husband Donald Lance, 64, to 160 years in prison.
What the?
Yeah,
Bruh.
the white West Virginia couple found guilty of forcing their 5 adopted black children to work as slaves on their farm were sentenced to hundreds of years in prison. Janae K. Whitefeather, 63, was sentenced Wednesday to 215 years, and Donald got 160. You brought these kids to West Virginia, a place as I know as almost heaven, and put them in hell, Circuit Judge Marie Claire Akers said, according to NBC affiliate WSAZ of Huntington, West Virginia. The court would now put you in yours. May God have mercy on your souls, because this court will not. The couple adopted the children from a shelter for homeless and vulnerable youth. Whitefeather and Lance were living in Minnesota at the time and moved the children to Washington State in 2018 and then West Virginia in 2023. They were found in October 2023 after Kanawha County Sheriff's deputies went to the Simpsonville. Oh man, I'm sorry, Native Americans. I'm fucking up y'all's names and stuff. Home to conduct a welfare check. A neighbor reported seeing Lance lock a girl and her teenage brother in a shed and leave. The sheriff's office said the 2 children in the shed had no running water or bathroom and had been deprived of adequate hygienic care and food. The children said they slept on the concrete floor and had been locked inside for about 12 hours before they were found. Another girl was found inside the home. When Lance arrived home, he had another child with him and led the deputies to a friend's home where the 5th child was staying. WCHS-TV of Charleston reported. An indictment alleged that the couple targeted the children for forced labor because of their race. They were charged with human trafficking, child neglect, forced labor, and other crimes. Whitefeather apologized to the children during the sentencing. Ain't no fucking apologizing for that shit. I just want the court to know I have made mistakes, and I'm very sorry that I love my children, and I never ever done anything to my children or harm them intentionally. Bitch, get the fuck out of here, bitch. She said, children, I do love you. Man, they should allow each child to motherfucking just fucking unleash whatever fury they had lashing with a baton, police baton. We need to vote for that for these types of situations. Public flogging by the children. The oldest child told Whitefeather and Lance in an impact statement that they were monsters, the news station reported. I will be something amazing, another child said. I will be strong and beautiful. You will always be exactly what you are, horrible. The youngest child said they were taught to laugh at their siblings and had to watch a lot of the abuse. Now at my new home, I see that everything was not right with Janine and Donald. The child impact statement said Whitefeather and Lance were ordered to pay $280,000 in restitution apiece to the victims, WSAZ reported. That is fucking insanity that them kids had to go through that, bro.
Wow. And I think them well, I guess maybe Virginia don't have the death penalty because damn, and she got more years than him. That's I wonder what the fuck she did. That's crazy, bro.
That is fucking insane. So glad they punk asses got locked up and shit. Diddy lawsuits. Buzbee withdraws as attorney from slew of SDNY cases.
This nigga.
What the fuck they got around Puffy Mouth and shit? This must be him. This.
Hey, that's wild, bro. That's wild. You put that picture up there?
Nah, this TMZ.
Oh,
this TMZ. That must have been right after he left a Diddy party, a Diddy-esque affair.
They're like, bro, you got the pre-skeet on your mouth, bro. How you got the pre-cum in the corner of his mouth?
That's why I don't trust. Don't trust them mouth breathers, bro. Diddy's legal arch enemy, Texas attorney Tony Buzbee is withdrawing himself from more than a dozen sex trafficking lawsuits filed against Diddy in New York court in New York federal court. According to new legal documents obtained by TMZ, Buzbee is moving to withdraw as representing attorneys in 15 cases filed in the Southern District of New York. Buzbee says he's backing out of the lawsuits until he is admitted to practice law in SDNY. How the fuck did you file some? How you don't know you can't motherfucking damn practice law? The move. What you was gonna say?
Buzbee asked me to go to jail. We didn't see too many damn stories of him making up some shit or doing some nefarious activities when it comes to suing folks.
Now we go into a conspiracy theory that folks got about this whole situation in just 1 minute once we finish this, and I want to get your opinion on it. Do you think it's any validity to it? It says the moves come after Diddy filed legal docs last month claiming Buzbee had no business filing lawsuits against him in South District, New York, because Buzbee isn't authorized to practice law in the famous district. Now Buzbee is acknowledging that. In court docs, Buzbee tells U.S. District Judge Ronnie Abrams, I made an error in judgment by failing to inform you that I was not admitted to the Southern District.
Bruh. He need his damn license too. What the hell, man?
This don't even make no damn sense. Buzbee says his admission status has become a distraction. Bitch, just because you practicing law where you ain't supposed to. And it's shifting focus away from Diddy's alleged victims. Bitch, you the person that's taking the focus. You did. That's your fault. And there's not the admission status. You knowing that you wasn't supposed to do this shit. He was slick with the damn talk too, trying to talk about his admission status has become a distraction. But let me write that shit down so I can be like, babe, my admission status has become a distraction from whatever I fuck up with in the future. I'm writing that shit down. Yeah, has become a distraction. Yeah, that's some good shit right there. Buzbee says. And is shifting focus away. As a result, he's stepping back. Despite Buzbee being out of the picture, the lawsuit against Diddy will still proceed. Buzbee says the alleged victims will still be represented by New York law firms. Buzbee's withdrawals from the case comes after Combs' attorneys opposed his motion to be admitted in one of Diddy's civil suits brought by Candace McCary. Meanwhile, Buzbee remains a representing attorney in a number of other lawsuits filed against Diddy in other states, and he's signaling the new lawsuits will be filed against Diddy soon. Buzbee tells TMZ, I personally withdrew, not my firm, from the few look how you said the few. Bitch, it was 15. Last time I checked, the few is not 15. Few is like, few technically is really just 3. I don't even count 4 or 5 in the few. I need 5. I need 4 and 5 to be. I'll give you 3 for a few and shit. That's like somebody. No, what you gonna say?
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna be like, that's just like, my wife would be like, yeah, I had some of your cookies. I was like, how many? A few. Go down there, whole damn sleeve missing and shit. I'm like, that was not a few.
But I guess it depends on what a few. Because if somebody get your Skittles, they get 15 Skittles. That's a few Skittles out of the big bag. But if it's lawsuits, that's definitely not a few. That's a lot.
And see, this is how y'all know Brisk is a very good person. 15 of anything. I don't give a fuck if it's 15 out of 20 million. 15? A few is 3. $10 million? Hey, I took a few dollars. I hope it was $3, because if you thinking that 3,000 was a few thousand, no. But I get what she's saying, though. I get what she's saying. He also tells us he's licensed New York. He's a licensed New York lawyer in good standing who is admitted to practicing law in Eastern District of New York, and claims the SDNY admission got held up due to Jay-Z. Bitch, you full of shit.
I'm done. But Buzbee on the list now. I can't even believe nothing this nigga be saying. Like you can't take nothing serious that he's done thus far.
Yeah, man.
He didn't have fake people putting stuff on Jay-Z, possibly.
And see, so that goes to the whole thing I was gonna say. So there is a theory out there that all of this shit about, you see how he withdrew, but he said it went over to these other lawyers and shit. But what they saying is they are making accusations, throwing all sorts of shit that could be true but may not be true to discredit him, to where it weakened all the cases towards Diddy and Diddy get to walk. So
it's weakening them. It's definitely weakening the damn cases. That's exactly what's going on.
I can't. You know, I'm a certified 10-4 hatter, but I ain't gonna lie. That one right there, you fouling shit in places you know you shouldn't foul it at. Yeah, bro. Like if that was their strategy, bitch, you just gave them you motherfucking ran the ball back and shit for their asses and shit. Cause I gotta agree with Brisker. Y'all know me. I usually want to go on some 10-4, but yeah, he fucked that shit up. Talking about my misadmission is distracted from the case of Diddy and shit. You lying motherfucker, you. To see the rest of this live and over 60 plus members only videos, become a Struggle Crew member for only $2.99.